We're here to investigate your account and everything in relation to your financial deals with KMC.
Ako hankai ako jang me kisisro kela ifangala soto ani fango femia lonko I ning KMC bulosono.
Konto be mbulu Islam Bank.
I have accounts at Islamic Bank.
Abe mbulu Kambela Guarantee Trust Bank.
I have Guarantee Trust Bank.
Abe mbulu Najirano la bank ka me for GT Bank lemba.
And I have accounts at the GT Bank.
Asia bara abe mbulu Eco Bank.
I have accounts at Eco Bank.
So
many of the banks I have accounts there.
He will want you to give the details of your accounts. The accounts you've kept from 2018 to 2023
Kabo 2018 for 2023 ila konto be nyaari
to the registrar.
Ya di registrar Mr. Kamara.
Are these your personal accounts or your business accounts?
Ako sa nying konto lu ifang wala konto le ba fo ila business wala konto. These are my personal accounts.
Central Bank $223,000 account.
Even yesterday, the central bank transferred amount of 223,000 to my account.
Now, do you still have contracts in 2023 for KMC?
Ako 2023 hani wo sango kono fana fo ka contract ko wala contract ko so KMC ko bulu. Zero. Even this year I was assigned.
When you were given contracts for the clearing of these dump sites in 2018-2019,
ako wato men na ye contract ko di la pour ye balitolu bondi je wala 2018-2019 ka balitol ko.
Who do you know the other bidders that would compete with you in securing this contract?
Ako ko be ni menu ka fufu nun contract ko la jumale ba sotla ako foye lonne ba.
Ani te kan na invoice or safe.
No, I do write my invoice. When I write and I succeed, they give me a paper.
Now, how do you get these contracts? How are you normally communicated to for you to secure these contracts?
Ako yung contract ko ika soto nyari le wala idin jumale ka diamu wala ika diamu jumale men katina wala me atina ika yung contract ko soto. I look for contracts. I don't communicate with people. Whoever gave me the contract, I go ahead with it.
How do you look for these contracts?
Ako ikaw contract ko nyini nyari le.
Kaito ko porjo men na veda sabisi na inquiry.
Kaito
ko porjo men le. Kaito ko porjo men le.
There's a paper from the procurement that when I clear the dump site. Those who are responsible for the dump site are called the service. When I discuss with them or talk to them, then I go and hire my people, they do the job. So whenever they got the money, then that is the time they refund me.
But how do you know that KMC wants to clear up a certain dump site? How do you get this information?
Ako ikalondo soto nyari le ikalongo nyongo ikaka nyari le kalongo bare KMC be dame do lafta kan balito bondi jana ako ikolo nyari le
ni le yem balito soto je ka fanyele you can call ka fany.
Whenever they have a dump site to be cleared, they used to call me and inform me.
Ani labanda membanda dimba membota je mu ma fa don clear fa.
Even the last time that fire that occurred there, nobody could be able to off that fire except myself. I am the one who just went there to off the fire.
So who used to call you to inform you about these contracts?
Ako jumale ke kumandika fo ko contract ko be jam. Those who are responsible for the dump site or the balit.
And who are these people?
Ako wollem jumanyolti. I don't know some of their names.
You don't know any of them?
Ako fo hanima mo kilin tolonje. The laborers are there, and they are the people, when it occurs there is fire, they used to call me.
Any name?
Ako Tondi.
Mr.
Suare.
Please answer the question. Because you are dealing with KMC and you're doing business with them. So, of course, you will have to know the people you are dealing with.
Ako jamme nyante dila.
Telling us who you deal with, I don't think you have any problem with that.
Ako jamme nyante dila wala mko. Kamolu niye nyini ka menna ila moyenye. Niye nyini ka menna yo jabi. Ako bayri niye nyini ka itulo ka moyle andi hakilo faran ka lonne ko ikany nyini ka nyinna la nyinna nyanda jabi ro ako yo jabi. Ako ite inin K.M.C kolbe alla bulobe nyoko no. Alkat ikado ko ke o wol ke jo. Ako sa afuta nyama fue mol utolo je. Ako sa dukari yemen to long afo woman kasia.
E ke kay tol din la nga do ko ke.
They used to serve me paper and I walk.
Deal with.
Ako procurement ini be ñoo alkadiamu wala alka kolke.
Procurement mo jamale do ko ke bi ka ke sangol men fo do ke je bi wol teje.
A procurement there were many people. Some of them are still there and some of them are not there.
Mr. Suare, you just said that you are just recently given a job.
Ako ya fo jane ko ila
Yes, just hang on, Mr. Suare.
Ako ila moy.
You just said to us that you are given a job recently.
Ako fango sansa ne afo
So
ko
for
do
that
ko
job,
dira
for you
man.
to be given the job, somebody must have called you to say that we have a job.
Ako pro do ko pro ya dila wala ya soto fo mo ya fo e kibaro soto ka fo ko ha do ko be jane wala na tata je do ko di.
Ha ba ngame ajay albe mbatando la ba kay to ba bulle do ko ke ba yen ko madi nyande mo men fo je sonta ngam do ko.
Yes, I know you people are just disturbing me because you have the paper and you know exactly who gave me the contract and now you are asking me.
I did not get his response. What did he say?
I think you people are disturbing me because you get the paper and you know exactly who gave me the contract. So when you are asking me, then you are disturbing me.
Mr. Suare, you are asked here. You are asked to come here.
Ako ite Mr. Suare, ni aje ko na jang.
To come and answer to certain questions.
Puri na be nyinin karo be jang isimin so mi alon ko anyanta le puri ajabi.
What we know doesn't matter.
Ako ntolu nga mellong wonte de ama wo man nafa soto de foge nyinin kay fongo ya.
What you tell us, that is what matters.
Ako ite ka mem fo wala kumayada. Ntolu nga mello man kumayada bari fongo e mem fo. Wala kum
nga mello ngo falen. Ko ndem contractor ni do ko dinan kake.
But what I know is what I have said, that I am a contractor.
Council, can you proceed?
Yes, Mr. Bojang was interpreting something. Do you want to proceed?
Ako fo have to continue like I'm for. Honey, stop. Nintabe diamale ka diamantele nake babari la moy ba.
No, Mr. Suare. No, Mr. Suare. Mr. Suare, please. Let's observe decorum. I believe you ought to give the Commission the utmost respect to answer the question. We accord every person that appears here the utmost respect to answer the question. We are not creeping in anybody's skin. We are just asking the pertinent questions that we need to ask. And there is nothing anybody can do that we will not ask the questions. So it is best for all of us, you answer the question to the best of your ability. We know the questions that we need to ask the people that contracted you. But you did the job for K.M.C. So we need to ask you questions. So is that fair enough? Is that fair enough, Mr.
I think I have answered that. They gave me the job and I did the job.
No, that is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that you are asked to come to answer questions with respect to contracts you did for K.M.C. It's because we see documents
ako bayri nga kaytol jele
that have your name and your company in it.
mi yalon ko itomi ye anila company toya la
We don't dispute that.
akon dol me soso
You have not been given these contracts.
ako ite me soso ko sosoro manke je ko konta ko ya ditela
But it is for you to tell us how you got the contracts.
ako bari jang itele keta moti mi yalon ko nyantale ka senandi moli wo konta ko ite o ye odumi bulu nyaadile wala yo soto nyaadile
And how well you have performed in the contracts.
ako yemuni dogu and yeme ke o konta ko la ye dogu mun dogu sifale ke je
That is why we are asking you.
ako nyinati na ke nyininka
For the council, we can proceed.
very well.
Let me ask again, Mr. Chuare.
Ako ibatu la nyininkaro nyininka ko teke ba asenka nyininkaro
Do you receive communications from procurement? You said?
ako communication kibaro e ka soto procurement level e ka kibaro men soto ako fo e ka soto nyin procurement mol bulu
porjogo men lega kaydo di
it's the procurement who used to serve me the paper
do ko be dal
about this contract or the work.
service ka safero ka di porjogo men
The services will write and pass it to the procurement.
ni nga do ko ke fabanda
After the completion of the work,
janni ben jola
before I am paid,
fo service recommend o nyingi
unless it will be recommended by the service.
How do you know that service will have to write to procurement?
Ako yalo nyaadi le ko service ka safero ke procurement.
ni na jowato sita ni nyini karo ko fo service safero ke je
Whenever it is time for my payment and when I ask for my payment, then the service must write.
Before the payment, the award of the contract, what documents do you receive from procurement?
Ako dandi ibe joro ke la contract ko la di wato ako e kamune kayit sifa la soto procurement bulu.
man kare kay ni sifal
I am not educated, but this is the type of documents I am issued with.
May I please see?
Ako fo asaje no ba?
daman kare bu fo na ko dakato bay kay sifal ni be do ko
These are the types of documents they used to issue to me.
We apply to tender a letter as produced by the witness. It is a memo from the Manager Service Department, Director of Services, copied, and to the Chief Executive Officer. Letter is from Dudu Jalo with the heading Request for Extra Identify. Well, I am
This one. A memo bearing a date, the date 1st December 2020. It emanated from the Manager Services Department, UFS, Director of Services, and it is addressed to the Chief Executive Officer. And the subject is request for extra identified areas for sand clearing. It is signed by Dudu Jalo. The letter is admitted in evidence as an exhibit and it is marked as LGC/PG LKS/KMC/001.
As the commission places. May I have that letter now, Mr. Do you have any other documents that you have been sent
ako fo kay dol be bulle ba mi yalan ko ye men ki kan
by the procurement?
procurement
nga doko kan kan si fala so
any type of job I do I have this type.
But before you do the job, do you have any documents from them?
Ako dandi be doko kala fo e kanyi si fal soto bulle ba ako dandi be jatla doko la fo e kanyi kay si fal soto bulle ba
nga doko keje
anytime I do the job for them they used to serve me this type of paper before I start my work. When I'm taken to the side and I show the side, then I start my work. Even in Banjul I do it the same. Hadim Gay the same. In Brikama the same, because I'm a contractor. I do work all around.
You only work for the area councils?
Ako foy ka do ko area council dama yo. No, I do the work with NRA. Different people, when they have this type of contract or job, they call me and assign me to do so.
Now, the area council should send you a request for quotation. They'll send you a document telling you what they want. Contract that you have to be given.
Area council lo e ka kaytol le dila men kaytan ko itolu ilafta men na ko men nyanta men kele itole. Yes, but if you don't register at the GPPA, you will not get it.
Yes.
I paid all at the GPPA and I pay income tax.
Yes, but you register a business without any technical know-how of the job, without any equipment. You had the registration, but you don't have a business because you don't have a staff, you don't have equipment, you don't have materials, you don't have any stuff, you don't have any business up and running. You rely heavily on outsourcing the business.
Ako tonyale mo bayre ni ajuwe. Ako ika business olo ika men fati be business olo. Ako business tela, iman business olo bayre ni ajuwe. A business of a londo tela and wo kola e mam mol soto do kulal soto mi ala ngo wolbe ite fangole koto ka fugo na do kulal nyindi. Ako sabanyama masingol tebulu femfen tebulu mi ala ngo wo sime yitande ko ite mu do kulal di ila company bi jeli. Ako nyinde gat na ko ko company tebulu andum ite ya register le bare iman company soto.
Barinte o shifa shi ada janno machine te membulu be do ko la ni funko ita meni bulu ya luas.
We have a lot of that type that you don't have a machine and you are issued with a contract and you go and hire. That's a lot. That's all I know.
Yes, but you disclose that. You disclose to the person that you are dealing with. You tell them that you don't have the machines. You are going to subcontract the contract.
Ako yes, ako ni woketa isa kenole ako bare anyanta nyame wala membe contract ko dilela. Inyanta le ka tiling ya senenda ko tonya le mude nte ko kilimo le mude nte comme fadam be menkala ninga do ko sutal bulu mbita mol le nyila mi yalon ko be luasela.
Okay. You ronne
they know that or they knew that.
This
is why they are aware of that. This is why whenever they take me or they I am giving a service or a contract, I go and hire people and I take my monies, pay to those people before the work is done.
Who is aware?
Ako jumanyo le akalamta. Ako iko jumanyo le yo kalamta le.
Service ya kalamta le.
Service aware. Procurement are aware.
Medical doko di molla ya kalamta.
They are aware. Those who issue contracts to the people. They are aware.
Do you know Jaja Cham?
Ako kamen for Jaja Cham. Ako yo lone ba? Jaja Cham.
Member K.M.C.
The one at K.M.C. ako ha wala.
Have you had interactions with him?
Ako fo ina ka diam le bang wala ko le ka du ina tema.
Sila ngamila kendo be njom. Ngo mo ka do ko dame men bi je fo long.
I think now you are making me surprised because wherever you are working, you must know people there.
Does he know that you don't have these machines?
Like, for instance, I can see you, I don't know you, but I know your name. So many people here, I know their names.
And I
have never been here, I never work here. This is my first time hearing.
Jaya Cham was at one time.
Especially much more the people who gave me work or contract.
Yes, they gave you work. Was he aware that you will outsource this? You will give this contract to someone else?
Jaja Cham. For ya kalamtale ko na dogo di itala ifana be mol ni la mi alon ko ibeta la dogo la ka dogo di itol la yake.
Ego? Moto moy.
Ibela moy la.
He was a CEO.
Ako Jaja Cham ne keta CEO ti.
At some point.
Wati dole ne keta CEO ti wala mu nyato ko ti ako.
The time that you were given contracts.
Ako wato me ka contract ko dila. Sala ñini ngaro menti wala ko fo Jaja Cham ñi kalamtale ko na do ko di itala ifana ka 50 dollars la bam.
Did you disclose?
Ako yo fa ne bam.
Does he know
that
you are going to subcontract this?
They procure the paper and describe the place for me. I go and visit the site, then I go ahead with the work.
You said those who give you the work, they know that you don't have these machines, that they know you will go and hire these machines.
Ako sa ila tambe fola wala menka contract ko di itela wala ya kalam tale ko ite do ko lal table masingol table.
Did you not say that?
But ni adi la ikatale ya ye molu luase wala e basingol luase. Ako iko ye wol kalam tale ba menka do ko di la KMC. But I think I have repeated that here.
That's why I asked you.
As I said earlier on, whenever I am issued with a contract, I hire people, I hire the machinery, and I do the job.
Tell the witness not to hit the table again. Tell him to answer the question and never hit the table again.
Very well. Very sorry. I know, as you know, when everybody have a way of talking, so I'm very sorry for that.
No problem. We understand. Tell him we understand and we will proceed. Now I will proceed with my questions. I asked you about Jaya Cham because he was a CEO. If he knows about the fact that you will outsource this or you will hire machines that you don't have them, then perhaps maybe you will be absolved. If he does not know about it as a CEO, perhaps maybe you misrepresented the area. Was the administration aware that you don't have this equipment? Is it a yes or a no?
Those they are presently now. Before they come there, they are coming. I work for K.M.C without having any machinery.
Tell him to answer the question. Is it a yes or a no?
I don't have machinery and I don't get it.
Tell him that's not the question. Is the administration aware that you do not have these machines? Or the administration is not aware? Is it a yes or a no?
My answer should be that I don't have any machinery. I don't get.
When I asked you before the break, you said you did not disclose this to K.M.C. When you came back after the break, you said they were aware.
What I have said before. That is what I have. But if you want to insult me, you can go ahead.
mean, if it's insult to you, Mr. Suare,
ako jang ñini nendri ko de jang
maybe I'm speaking English
But
let's proceed, Mr. Suare.
ako si continue nole
okay.
No one insults you here.
ako jang mote ne nanu momene
Okay.
In
Sorry, let me comment. Mr. Suare,
No.
I believe that you understand why this commission is set up.
ako alata ñin ko ya fahamro ke wala ya sotole ka long munatinna ngin ka fo
And I believe that you were also following the proceedings of the commission.
anda sontale fana alata le ko fefen ka fo jang ikabula normale ka moy
And I believe that you have noted that nobody is insulted in this commission.
andum fana ngalon ne ko yenin kalamta jele ko ndolla jang mo ne man mo ne jang
I just want to remind you
ako ko kilende alafta ke haklo bulandi wala
the commission is sitting as a high court.
ako ndolla jang ikanjete nyamen ha akamunta ko chiti bumbale de high court
And that being the case,
ako ko kama
whatever we ask you
ako fema fema ala ko nginin kala
and however we put the questions to you,
anu nginin kala nyaaw nyama
they are within the prisons of the law.
ako baje la ko ndol buka sawlu ala be luwale kono
So you have been asked
ako san ke nyinin ka menna
to be absolutely respectful to the commission.
ako jang ka yamaro men so de men fole wala ko isike moti mi yalon ko ye commission o bunya
Failing which,
ako ni man commission o bunya
we will take the appropriate action.
ako e baje lan tolu ha silo le ben tolu bulude ni ngaw silo tilingi tela de amanyang de
Because we will not allow anybody
ako nte sonna ko momo jang
to come before this commission
kanani kasi ndol nyatali ngola jang
and behave very rudely to the commission.
kaje ko ite daji ko mu daji ko mi yalon ko amang ke kulu daji ko kuluri ngoti
We give everybody maximum respect.
ako jang tolu nga hada man ngol bele bunya
We ask you questions,
ako ni nga nyini ngaro menke
you know,
ako yalong
you answer.
ya jabe
You don't know,
ni malong
you say you don't know.
ya fo malong
What you cannot answer,
ako bat ni ko moye nyini kay man jabiri ke
you don't have the answers,
ndol man jabiro soto
you cannot answer them,
ako ma jabi no
is your evidence that we are taking.
ako amunta ko ite ko ke je fengo fen fajanto le kawle tare
I believe I have made so much preaching,
ako han sande ngalong ako asabarta bagale de
so please answer the questions.
ako say wo ko kana flanje membi ja wala ko continue nyini ka men na ya jabi nyama very well madam chair
Mr. Suare,
bela ko ite Mr. Suare
I have a voucher with the date is 27th of April
ako voucher ba bulu mi ko April karo tilimuang ani warawla
2022.
wala mu 2022 seren ko ba
Now, the description of the voucher
ako voucher de membe safari ngabala wala ko
is that it was a payment for 23 days hiring of scaffolding and a 4 days wall cutting and filing.
ako tilimuang ani saba mi alon ka contract wala pour ka mol haya ani fenne masingol mi alon ko menka manajul kuntu ani
Do you have scaffolders?
ako fo fengol be bulle ba I used to hire a compact, but that is not mine.
Now, the other issue
Ako kudo biye,
is 2022,
ako serungko,
4th April,
April karo tilinani.
the voucher with the PV number 220590,
Ako voucher lem wole ay men la nomba fujan san san.
you were paid for cost of painting materials, labor cost of painting and cleaning and clearing of the K.M.C town hall.
Ako yete joko dola dalro menti wole mu penturolu ani fitaro ani masimomi ano nyantale ka ila hall of fita.
Do you sell paints?
Ako foi ka penturolu fana wa file ba? No, I used to hire people who used to make paint.
You have issued an invoice
Ako ifana ye invoice o safe
on the 17th of May 2022
me karo tilimu tang ani worola 2022
where you outlined
ako je yeme tan je wolem ko
the following items:
wolem bagasol mi alan ko ye to foje
tina liters,
ako tina liters
oil paint 3.6 liters,
ani oil paint
3.6 liters,
3.6 liters
labor for the painting,
ani do gulal la jogo wolem paint la joro
and cleaning and clearing.
Anung faran ka je fita anin ka je sedandi.
You are paid $14,350.
Je nate jo wili tang anin nani $14,350. $50. Wili tan ni nani keme saba dalasi talulu. Ya jo wala ye.
Who did you subcontract?
Ako jumale ye jumale tanu ndo ko la ite.
Lamin Drame.
One Lamin Drame.
Do you have an agreement with him?
He gave me the contract to say, let me paint there, clear and clean there. So I went and hired people who are supposed to do that. I have the document here with me.
Can I please see the document?
Ako fa si wa kaito jono leo. Ako yin kaito alafta jila. And I have some papers here with me. Yes, I can give you the papers or the documents you check because I am illiterate. I am not literate, but I am illiterate. So I'll give you the papers.
Yes, you can provide, tell him, he can provide all the documents that he needs us to see. Then we will look at it.
Ako sa wala na watu ay ni ka fokay dol table ba. Ako nim fen be bul men kata kay to lafta be yitan la. Ako abe fudin na nyola sa ya di la dol ba jube. Fen be bul men kata kay to di lafta men dundi la jam.
Interpret the conversations between him and the registrar so that we can have it documented, the documents that he intends to show by way of evidence. Because he would not understand when we admit the documents.
So tell him that the documents that he is presenting to us, the documents he is presenting to us. So just wait. We will, when we finish with you, now, we will tell you to see the registrar. Like your business registration, we will copy it and give you back your original. So what we need to have, we will look at it all and we will note it. So you will get somebody to write a cover note that this is what you give to the commission. And then you will sign it. Yes. So take the documents.
Very well.
The soiree in 2022 August. 2022 August.
You just take all. You will photocopy and give him back his original. This is compass. Those are Mr. Gay, yes, you can give him to hold on to it and he will see the registrar to take inventory of the documents.
Now, Mr. Suare, in 2022 August, August 19th, you were paid an amount of $40,000. For the cost of water pipes, 25 meters for a new generator. Do you recall this?
Okay.
Yes.
Do you sell water pipes?
Ako water pipes sol fana, ika ol fana wafile. No. Dia mo ngemoy.
Do you sell water pipes?
Ako fo ika water pipe ol wafile ba? No, I went, I bought it and I gave it to them.
Now, do you subcontract the hiring of bulldozers as well?
Ako bulldozer sol la luwa sol fana, ika o fana luwa se molle bulu. Yes, I used to hire those bulldozers from Tarik.
Tarik.
Tarik. Tarik, he was residing at Bujilo formerly, but now he moved to Jabang.
Do you have records of how much you will hire a bulldozer for from Tarik and the period for the price?
Ako sang fo asafe alka akaito be bulle bang alka safe da men bulldozer ni ikajo jelle la anda nyanta tale bulu wati jelle la.
Do you?
That is between myself and Tarik.
No, it is not.
Ako hanede.
The money paid to you is from the public coffers.
Ako kodo mi alanko ye jo men na womu mol la kodo le.
And so in the absence of due process,
andu ning al ima samba wala ma tamani ni silola men nyanta.
We will be inquiring into every $1 that is spent.
Ako e bajela ko hadi bututo te tulaje fengo fe men dunta mol be ni ngala ya senende.
So how much are you charged for this hiring of bulldozers?
Ako san alafta ya fa ni bulldozer ni ke lo asabula ke charge jelle la ate Tarik. I want it to be clear. Is it that how much the owner of the bulldozers charged me, or how much did I charge to the KMC?
We know how much KMC pays you for the hiring of the bulldozers.
Akon KMC ikete yo menna puruka luaso ka bulldozer luasa ko ngawo kalamtale.
But how much do you pay?
Ako bar sani ni garo mendi wala ite ni ba jola ka jelle jo.
How much do you pay Tarik?
Tarik ni ba jola ka jelle jo.
Bulldozer.
A bulldozer. They have two. There are two. The one with the chain. The one with the chain. That cannot run on the tire, main road. You hire a vehicle to carry it. After the walk, you hire again the vehicle or the truck to go and bring it back. But the other one have a wheel tire, have a tire like normal tires. But many a times the one I used to hire, when I'm working at the dump site, the one with the cane, I take a vehicle and drop it at the entrance. After the walk, the vehicle come back and take it back.
Now, how much?
Sorry. How much? How much is the cost?
The price of that Tarik charged me for.
65.
Sometimes 65, 70 if I appeal to him.
Per day.
Per day. For me, he do it for me personally.
Yes, we understand that you are doing business. So if you have to contract KMC, you must add your profit. It's between 60 and 65 per day. That is what Tarik gives you as cost.
He said 65 to 70.
Yeah, 65 to 70.
Very well. That is excluding the vehicle's payment.
That is the transportation.
The transportation.
How much is the transportation?
$10,000.
That is minimum.
Ako fo ika receipt
from Tarik.
Ni ko do dia la ka receipt dia. Myself and Tarik. There is no receipt. I don't receive any receipt from him.
Now, another issue I want to you to shed light on.
ako abela fere men na proje senanda ko teke wala ko
is the clean of the drainage system in various places.
Ako wala min dingolu mi alon ko pahol mi alon ko katara noring alke wuri alke dada.
What is your experience or expertise in the cleaning of drainage system?
Ako nyin dinga balo wala senani nyalo wala ka banku femul bondije ako yemune londole soto je fana.
Ngamul le soto.
I have people
Men casing
those who come and dig it.
Hanin jebidi si bula ye findi karadola.
Even there is water, they will get in and just clean it.
Wala ko dunga kono.
There are the people who used to get into that. When it is when they dig it, we put it on the side of the road. The vehicle will come. We just load the vehicle. Put it in the vehicle. Then the vehicle will carry it and dump it somewhere around.
We know that you have been paid several amounts of money for the cleaning of this drainage system.
Ko nga kalam tale ko di jamale dila wala kejo ko di jamala pour ka je ko ka jindin ko luseniyande.
We have seen one of your invoice for on the date 23rd of May 2022.
Ngela invoice doji je me alon ko me karo 2022
where you issued an invoice to K.M.C for an amount of $376,614.
Ako je inata invoice doji me alon ko ifangola kodo yeme nyinin ka nyante jola menna mole mu
$76,214.
$214.
And in your description,
adu ila itandiro men iskaito me itandi
in the invoice,
awalam invoice ora me itandi.
The first thing is cleaning and removal of debris from the drainage starting Choistown to Talinding.
Ako wala mo kadum din ko kono ka wo wuri nolu membije ani bangol membe sakrinje ka bo Choistown fo kana fo Talinding.
Talinding primary to the Faros.
Ka bo Talinding primary fana kata fo farol kono.
And the second is the cleaning and removal of debris from the drain starting from Swedish Council to Kachikali.
Andum fana mfulanya ngofana emeji ya wala mu Swedish Council baka kaboje kata fo Kachikali.
The first is $238,400.
Ako follow wala mu $238,400.
The second is $138,214.
Ako fulanya wala mu $138,240.
How do you arrive at these figures at this company?
Ako nyi nangamo alkafuta je nyaade le. Ika hayma nyaade le fo ka futa nyi nangamo to nyante jola menna.
Men ka futa nyi nangamo to. Comme mototiol me keta.
It's the vehicle owners that you hire their vehicles for.
And the laborers all make keta.
And the laborers.
Kafukudo ko yin notale.
They said it's a dirty work.
Isi kurang soro no jeniti.
You can even observe this is therein.
Ni be duna jenisi samato she.
Whenever they're getting inside that pot, I buy shoes for them. I buy gloves.
And
the shovels or spades.
So I
used to buy them all. And wherever these things are going to be dumped, I am charged by the drivers. So without money, if you don't get money, they will not agree to do the work. Unless if I take my monies and pay for them. Whenever they have the monies, then they return it to me.
But your invoice does not disclose all this. You just have figures. It's very vague. For instance, if you say cleaning and removal of debris from the drain starting Town to Talinding, $238,400.
Dinkol senandi kanol bondije anin bankol membe sakrinje wili cheme fula wili tanani.
It does not tell anyone what this involves.
Ako wo man fen fe itandi kol keta nyaadi le wala nyanta kala nyami.
Whether you will have trucks.
Ako foy moto le luwasi.
How many trucks you will have?
Moto jël be men luwasi.
How much it will cost you?
How many
laborers you will hire, if any? How many it will cost you? How many days this work will be executed? If you're going to apply any substance, what type of substance you apply? If you're going to purchase any material, what it will entail? It has no information.
Ako wo man ci bari fo ni kayto man fen fen fo je wo
But KMC still finds a way of paying.
Ako bar KMC an saande wo be silo ni kay be se jola nyame.
Without all this technical specification or detail.
Andu nim fen mesol be wala ko be nyanta tamala je wala men ba kono wo men tamata je wo be ka safeji.
So if you are overcharging them.
So amunta ko ite natra ite ka kodo fo me ala ko Allah na tambiyata. Allah na tambita.
How will they even know?
Awol be alon na nyaade le.
Akay même fore.
What you are saying?
Janning KMC ka do kodi.
Before KMC issued me the contract,
NRA le ka do kodi.
NRA used to give me the work.
Nko charge men.
The amount I charge to the NRA.
Man KMC charge one. Man KMC ko charge one.
I don't even charge KMC that amount.
Because government for square meter lemba.
Because what we normally say is square meter.
So ni wol ka akawala nyam.
I used to deal with them like that.
Carbon and transport.
To take it out and to transport it.
So
I've been doing that for long. Every year I am given that contract, or otherwise, if not me, another person. But the type of job.
Maybe not the
if I told that, no problem. But if you go and see the said hold,
maybe
you will realize whether what I have charged them is normal or is not normal.
I would not know.
You may know.
No one will know. The NRA is not why we are here. KMC is why we are here. For this proceeding. So let's limit ourselves to KMC. Were you issued a job completion certificate?
Ako nie dogo ke fo ipareta ako fo ka kaito dila wala ka kaito dile ka me for job completion certificate comme ka ita diko dogo ni bandale
dogo ne ake na bande ka kaito safel kadi
any type of job whenever I carried on up to the completion they write a paper and give it to me.
Do you have this certificate?
Ako ni certificate abi bulle ba
budum asikeno atra kaito shada mu ba man kara ndara sin la jejibe na beje
it may possible I get them because I have many papers and as I said I'm not literate, so but when I go back I will try to check.
You will appreciate it if you can produce this certificate.
Ako what they be told ma ko la back na try see certificate o samananja
because if you don't have this certificate
yes ako ni ma wosoto
it will be difficult
to
know whether you in fact executed these functions or not.
I will check, but these are the type of documents they used to give to me all the time.
Yes.
But I'll go, when I go back, I'll check. If it is there, I'll bring it.
Do you know, by any chance, any other company or business that is also contracted for the clearing of illegal dump sites and communal dump sites?
Ako fanang fo isi modol long wala isi company dol long mi ala ngo wol fanang ikanyi dogo sifal di tol la fanang men kamuta ko kata mbali tolu bondi aning wala kasilo dinkolu fenke guri.
Ako fo isi monge.
Ako. Fo e modol fana lonne wala company do men ka do ko ko ite ka menke mi ko wujunu fana ka contrat ko di la kata mbali tolu senandi wala ka dinkolu wuri. Ako fo e dol fana lonjele ba
nin dol ko benjele butu malam fo e ka ke fo baba nin dol ko benjele.
I used to meet with some of them, so I have no idea whether they do the same or not.
Do you know Salis Enterprise?
Ako e kamen for Salis Enterprise yo lonne.
Mento Michel Enterprise.
Yes.
Hangalo ngolo.
Yes.
How about SARS Construction?
Ako SARS Construction yo lonne.
SARS Construction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever competed with these companies or businesses for the clearing of dump sites or the hiring of shuttle loaders or any contract for KMC?
Ako fo eni ni molu alene nyo fufu contract la ko be ka be for bidding KMC nyori ya mi alon ko itani tol fo alene benta je bang ka nyo fufu ni ko la
kamunge
kanyo fufu do ko nyina comme nyanta di la menna ini salis enterprise anen nyin company wala ben to fo ako fo al nene benta kana fe wala al nene nyo fufu wala
salis enterprise ko ngalon.
Have you ever competed with them for any contract in any bid?
Ako fo ale nyo sawal contract ko wala pour jumala ba gagna la wala ba di la jumala
yalla kete safe le do safe. They
normally write to us, they write to you, they write to others, and we all bring our invoices there.
But you have never been present with them in any form of ceremony or event or gathering to decide who is the winner of a particular contract?
Ako bot ini ako sa ini ni molu alnene mambeng comme ñoo fufu ko le mu kalon ko sa wala karle gagnata wala contrat ko soto wala karle gagnata ako wato ne man soto ba me ko albeta blakli. If it happens, I'm not aware.
You have been awarded a contract and the payment was made to you 1 month payment for waste collection from all the following communal dumps: Nenewali, SDA, cemetery, traffic lights, and others as and the amount is $470,000 for 1 month for these areas. You had competed, allegedly, even though we know from procurement that there was no competition, but you have competed with Maesa Enterprise and Salis Enterprise.
Ako fo haklo ba kan bang wala isi haklo si plano wala ko wati ne sotota mi yalan ko ni mola ka to foten Salis Enterprise ani Maesa ale ñoo fufu do ko wala mi yalla ko pour ka dulal senendi dump side wala membe bakaw ani adula jamale faten ako fo ne ke taliban.
And all of you allegedly sent invoices.
Anu atol mo sabol be ale invoice ki yele.
You won the contract.
Ako bari tina ta gagné.
You signed a contract.
Inata sa contract ko ni sign.
Do you know why you won the contract from amongst these 2 other bidders?
Ko sign me atina ite gagné tay contrat ko soto wo mo sabol wo mo flolu be atol mo sabalem atol le ñoo fufu ite gagné ta ako ela gagné o dalero menti ya lon ne ba me atina contrat ko di ite gagné ta
ngalon de contrat ko de niaji ba kanyela so nal mo sabo ya safi men jida men da jida de ko woleta men da jida ko woleta yo. So maybe what you mean different.
To my own thinking is that I thought that as a competition, so whoever the cheapest one is the one they come for. So I think my price is cheaper than that of others. This is why I was selected.
It cannot be just the cheapest. Price is one thing, but you must have the capacity, the capability to execute the contract.
Ako ni agibe men fo ako tonya amanke ko price ol da malem de wala nanga moye men fo ite tale do yata ko hanide ako do ko ni ba di la mola nyanta jube la mo mi an ko ay do ko faham la londo soto.
Why would they give it to you if you don't have a staff, you don't have facilities, you don't have equipment, you don't have machinery of any kind?
Ako munatina contract ko ba di la ite la munatina ite ganyeta ite man do ko la soto ite man machine ol soto a londo te bulu daliro me atina ya dila ako mun ya atina dolu bali ta ya ditala
alondo ko be mbul.
I have the know-how, the knowledge. I got the knowledge. If I don't get the knowledge, I cannot be able to execute it.
The others too have the know-how. Were you communicated to that you won this contract? Did they write to you that you won this contract?
Ako sign purite along wala ka itandi la ko sign contract ko nyi ganyeta ako foye safele bang wala diam tienda keta nyaade le purite akalam da ko itele ganyeta
ni me asudo ke command le ko itele contract ko.
Whoever became the winner, you are called and informed that now you will get the contract.
And who will call you?
Ako jumale be command la no keda
men be service,
the people at the service.
And who are these people?
Ako wolle juma nyolti
service ngamen be la min.
Those at the service, Lamin Baji, they are the people they are in.
Lamin, is it Lamin F. Baji?
Are you coming for Lamin F. Baji? Yes.
Why would they call you when they do not award these contracts?
Ako muna na ye commandi ni be contract call dealer.
Because nteka dogo kele nyom botol jo janito ko joro.
Because normally I pre-finance before they refund me the monies.
But you don't have a pre-finance agreement with council.
Ako bare tani wol mam wo alma wo d'accord kere.
Why would you pre-finance? Why would you pre-finance if there is no pre-finance agreement with council?
Ako munati na ite ka wo ke be fare council ma jo ite ka joro ke dan council be jola. If you take somebody's truck and just dump or station it at the dump site, if you need the monies, he will not wait for council. This is why I used to pre-finance them.
But you have to agree with council for pre-financing.
Ako bare wo fana nyata ka kachala to miana ko ni council kachata fal benda kanto ko ite be la ko do dépense la dan ditul be jola.
The contract with you would be such that you would be pre-financing.
Ako ba jela contrat ko ni ba dire la be me tan la wala ko do ni contrat ko ni itele ba jola tulunga na ko do ite murundi ko do la.
But there is nothing of that sort.
Ako bara wo sifate je aman sa fe aman fo. All the works or the contracts I did for them, I did it until the completion of the contract or the work, then I am paid.
Do you have evidence of pre-financing of any of these contracts?
Ako sign for a sedo be buleba wala fenna so to member shede ala ko tonya le mo iteka ko do jole after nyuni kana ke te jo ke murundi jo wala ke ila ko do murundi. No, I don't write it, it's not written.
That's it. Do you pay these people you subcontract through bank transfers or cash payment?
Ako sign ni kamenu ta contract wala ni be jola wala ka fengol menu luas ni be jola ika kodole ike jo kodola bam fo ika fengole di la mi ala ko bank lem ika ke bank transfer wala ike jo kodola. I used to pay them in cash.
Now, do they give you receipts?
Ako ni ko do comme receipt wala ni en jo ko do la nga sa fe ka to sa fe ka itan la ko en jole ako fo ko di la receipt you mean laborers.
Your pre-financing has to do with everything in relation to the contract.
Ako comme e kambe foten ko il faut que la ko do bondi ka joro ke dan du ñu bete jola akay ñu ka wala fembe mi ala ko ite la ko do bondi ya du ngabulu fo aka receipt o di la hani mu laborers wala den dala ko jo. They are the laborers. I pay for them. They work for me. Because they trust me. Or they have trust in me.
No, but you hire equipment as well. And you pay before you are paid?
Yes.
Mr. Suwari, my last question would be, have you paid any monies to any person that works for council? By way of gift? Or payment of any kind? Or just to give them money because probably you just want to help? Have you done that?
No, I'm not aware of that.
Have you transferred any monies from your account to any individual? The monies that you have been paid to your account?
Ako fo inene ko do bonni la account to ya transfer ka modo ka di do la account to ba ka dundi je konto.
Anyone that work for council that you have paid monies?
Ako mi yalon ka be do ko la council fo anane ke tale ba.
You are on the oath.
Ako yo kalta alquran la akay ni ka be ne siaklo bulandi. Ko kalta dum. Ako fo ne ke tale ba. Well, it took a long time. But it was a long time.
When was that?
Ako kita wari juma. Normally, where I used to station the or put the imbalit, I think it's about 8. But when they got their vehicles, I was stopped.
Who did you pay or give to?
Ako ya di jumale jo wala ya di jumale no. I said when the Mbalit came, it was stopped. I paid them my monies.
Mr. Baji.
Suare.
Mr. Suare, not Baji.
Sorry, I mean Mr. Baji. F. Baji, the Director of Service.
Ako lamin F. Baji, Director of Service.
Or the people
is Deputy Director of Service.
Yes, I was overseeing the office of the.
Yes.
Yes. The Deputy Director of Service overseeing the office of the Director of Service.
Service la normal anko Membi gamen for deputy Lamin F Bayi.
Anyone, or people that work in that office?
Ako fo na man ka tati ala normal ankol mi anko be do ko la office ko.
Or procurement?
Wala la ifam ka dame for procurement.
Or any member of council?
Wala no mo mi ala ko council do ko la len.
Have you had cause
Ako
to
fo
give them any form of gift from because of your satisfaction of your contract?
For what in a sort of bang me along ko ila jusol ata faranke wol ilafta ke jusol landi come isulata mena ka so bulu inene fendi wo mol bulu bang wala inene fendu mol bulu ka ma koy wala kudol I cannot remember.
Right, Mr. Sawaya, thank you so much. We will call you back unless there are questions to the commissioners.
Ako hani sain be danna jam follow bar be ko man la ni sulo bi ako sain ela moy alfal natra
into evidence as an exhibit. Please look at your signature.
ako kayto juwe fo ikamen samana yo juwe
So you can just compare it.
ako ye juwe o fulul fo kilingol lemba Yes, it's authentic.
We apply the statement of the witness into evidence as an exhibit.
Yes. Ako sign ite ku kala ela o statement o ba dundi la commission to yake sere jaroti.
Okay.
The statement dated the 10th of July 2024, made by the witness Lankara Moswane, is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/LKS/KMC/002.
Ask the commission, please.
Yes, I have just two questions. Mr. Suare has said in his statement, that is page 2. You said, let me read the first line. You said, I was also awarded 8 contracts amounting to a total of 3,200,000 in 2018.
Ako 2018 inata fo janko e contract call di la menta for contract say and haymo ni akodo jube atata 4 million
3 million.
Excuse me. 3 million 200,000 wala million saba wili cheme fula.
Is that your statement?
Ako ila kalmo level tikodi.
Okay.
Very well.
And you have also further said that
Andun ko it continue ta ka foko
you were also given an other contract amounting to 3,290,000.
Your contract
was in 2019.
Your contract do di la mi yalan ko atata 4 million saba cheme fula dala si tan kononto and work it on 2018 3,219.
Yes.
3,290. Ako fana mi talati.
The earlier amount, the 3.2 million was 2018.
Ako 3.2 million work at 2018.
The 3,290,000 was 2019.
Ako men keta 3,290,000. Ako work at 2019.
Yes. So were you given any contract in 2020, 2021, and 2022, 2023?
Ako 2020, 2021, 2022. Ako for ile contract. Yo fana ye contract ko dila wala.
Ito ka mendina wala nyin kay to.
All I'm giving is that these are the documents of the contracts awarded to me.
So no, we just want to confirm whether in 2020 you had a contract with KMC.
Ako come ate fango lafta ifango ya fo ya sinenda for 2020 in KMC a contract ko dila ba. Unless if I go and I check this type of papers. These papers are the one that exactly remind me of at what year or what time I have a contract with them.
Okay, you will help our registrar to check for you, since you cannot write. Check for you 2020, 2021, 2 and 3 end of December, whether you have been given any contracts by KMC.
Ako sa inin kamera be nyola obe ma ko la sa je ko pour ka kaytol itandi la wala ka kaytol bonyoto. Ha ka bo 2020 2021 2022 2023 for inene contract so to bulle ya moy.
Okay.
Very well.
Is that all for this witness?
For now, we will certainly call Mr. Suare.
Okay.
Once we are done.
So, Mr. Suare, you will check with, you will liaise with the registrar to take note of the documents that you have presented.
Ako ni bata jan sabe men kala registrar Mr. Kamara fele. Honorable. Saiba jela ate honorable abe ma ko la le ka kaytol bonyoto ya moy. Ha men nyanta kala ngama be ke yo nyaw. Very well.
Thank you so much for coming.
Ako ela na jande abaraka bage.
And when we go through the documents, if we need you to clarify anything for us,
ako kaytol me
to come.
ila kaytol me ko yedundi jam ibina be ajube la kiling so ni par kafana ni sulo so be be ko man la men na priya senandi be ko man la ya moy. Inshallah. Thank you, the commission.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm grateful. May God guide you.
Can you please call the next one?
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, may I remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair. Thank you. Madam Chair, I hand over the witness for us to proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi.
Afternoon.
You are welcome back.
Thank you.
I hope this time around you were served.
Yes, I'm served.
Thank you. Council.
Yes, Council Kamara will proceed with this witness.
Council, you may proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi.
Afternoon.
Could you kindly tell the Commission your names?
Can you repeat?
Please speak into the mic.
I didn't hear you well.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi. From here.
Council is talking to you. Do you hear her now?
Good afternoon, Mr. Kujabi.
Afternoon.
Could you kindly tell the Commission your names?
I am Lahaiba Kujabi.
What is your address?
I live in Nemakunku.
What do you do for a living?
Construction.
Okay, briefly take us through your educational background.
I attended St. Charles Primary School, then Kodu Munazamat and Amitage High School.
Mr. Kujabi, speak up a bit louder so that we can hear you.
St. Charles Primary School and Kodu Munazamat and Amitage High School to Gambia Technical Training Institution.
Do you remember making a statement with the investigators of this commission?
Yes, I make statement.
2 statements?
Yes, I was called on 2 occasions to make statement.
The registrar will give you the original statement for you to look through it and confirm the contents of your statement. Are those the statements you gave?
Yes. Yes.
You confirm both?
Yeah, I confirm both.
Madam Chair, we apply to tender the statement of the witness, Mr. Lahaiva Kujabi, dated the 23rd of September 2024, into evidence as an exhibit. And an additional statement of the witness, Mr. Lahaiva Kujabi, dated the 24th October 2024 as well.
The witness statement dated the 23rd of September 2024 made by Lahaiba Kujabi, and the additional statement made on the 24th of October 2024 are admitted together in evidence as exhibit, and they are marked as LGC/LK/KMC/001.
As the commission pleases. Mr. Kujabi, what sort of business do you do?
Construction.
Do you have any cause to work with the Cardiff Municipal Council?
Yes, I did several works for them.
Okay, when was this?
Actually, I cannot remember the exact years, but I can recall the scopes of works I did for them.
So these works, how did you know about these works that you were contracted for?
Some were tendered, some were called to visit at the site, some were on emergency works too, and we visit the site.
Okay, prior to these works that you've done for K.M.C, do you know anyone at K.M.C?
K.M.C, at first I don't know nobody, but when I started working with them, I started knowing most of them.
At first?
I believe it's a convenient point to stop because it's already full.
Ask Madam Chair, please.
Yes. Mr. Kujabi?
Yes.
It is time.
Okay.
So we will continue on Monday. We will continue your evidence on Monday.
Monday?
Yes. We may rise.